Jen Knox, Shiny Objects Media, searching for truth. Went all over social media and said I was going to put my broadcast up. Very hard to gather my thoughts right now. If you haven't read Bruce Schneier's opinion piece, CNN. I've linked it everywhere. You want to go and read it and think about it. I've been torn the last chunk of time. Torn about the whistleblowers and Snowden. Always been torn about Manning. But Schneier's piece put it all in perspective. Actually, I had it in perspective before, but I lost perspective. One of the goals of Al-Qaeda, one of the goals of forces that hate us, that hate America, their goal is to destroy what we are. And having us put in so much security and so much surveillance and so much monitoring that people who are paying attention realize we're not free anymore. That's the goal of the terrorists. And what Bradley Manning revealed was that we are assholes, and what Edward Snowden reminded us of, although it had been revealed before by Bill Binney and others, but what he reminded us of is that we're not free. And to you out there who argue if you're not doing anything, you have nothing to worry about, it's not true. What I do is not anything. You see? I do media. I just do media. Sometimes I do media about controversial things. And in country after country, people who do media about controversial things end up in prison. And while it's very, very clear in America that the laws, the regulations say that can't happen, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know. If things escalate and there's a high-risk national security situation, it's going to be in the interest of the people in charge to keep certain information from the people. It's going to be a legitimate strategy to keep information from the people. And those of us who give that information, who share that information, who have mechanisms in place to push information outside of the normal channels, we will be shut up by any means necessary. So find soccer moms and soccer dads who go to work for 8 or 10 hours and then go sit on the sidelines at a soccer match and then stop at McDonald's drive-thru on the way and go home and watch an hour of TV and go to bed. Fine, you're right. You're not at risk if you don't do anything. Or are you? You may not be at risk of getting arrested, but you're at risk of living in a country that looks nothing like the country you thought it was. And we're all yelling, we're getting to the line, we're getting to the line, we're getting to the place where it's no longer America, it's no longer the land of the free. And you all are watching whatever it is. And going through the McDonald's drive-thru, or going to Whole Foods and getting perfectly good, healthy food for your kids. It doesn't matter. You're still an automaton. You're still oblivious. You're still pushing us to the storyline of idiocracy where we're just moronic, ridiculous, Tosh.0 viewers with supersized Slurpees and Big Macs and chicken nuggets, and we are, in the end, the laughing stock of a world that looks at us through unfiltered eyes and sees what we're becoming. So I'm searching for truth. I'm searching for a way to look through all the bullshit and see what's really happening. And what's really happening is the Easy Pass tracks you, and your fare card tracks you, and the cameras on the police cars track you, and the IRS sends you a letter and says, why didn't you fill out your form correctly? How do they know you didn't fill it out correctly? What do they know that you don't know? And an email appears with a slogan that's been popping up all over your environment. It's been popping up all over the place, and an email appears. Spam email with a quote. What world is this where people know what you do, everything you do? Is that a world you want to live in? Does your life belong to everybody? Does your life belong to you? Anyway, that's a little bit of a weird ramble, and I can't explain what it all means because sometimes things that look crazy aren't crazy. And here's the quiz question for today. What CD is playing on my car stereo as I broadcast? I hope you can hear me through the music. Actually, I don't care if you can hear me or not, because I'm not talking for you, I'm talking for me. I'm always just talking for me. I don't care if anybody's listening. I don't care. I have to figure out what I'm going to do so I can bug all you about what you're going to do. But I don't know what I'm going to do right now. I do know this. I'm checking it out. It looks like there's rallies for privacy all over the place, August 4th, which is interesting. They're calling it 1984 Day. I don't know who it is. I bet it's Restore the Fourth people, but who knows? As soon as I know it isn't a bunch of creepazoids, I'm going to set my tweet deck to tweet about it every fucking hour between now and Sunday. And I'm on the road Sunday, but I'll be at one of them. I'll be in New York 3 o'clock, or I'll be in Philly at noon, or wherever. See, this issue that we have to fight for the America that we want, This unites everybody. Forget about what you think about abortion. Forget about what you think about regulation of banking. Forget about what you think about gay rights. None of that matters. Well, the gay rights thing does matter, because what you do in your own fucking private bedroom is nobody's fucking business. And actually, privacy matters for abortion too, because what I do, my body's none of your fucking business. But that we have to leave that behind now. Okay? See, privacy means those things. And the sheer idiocy of libertarians and whoever else on the right stepping up and saying, we have to protect our privacy, when what they do in every fucking step of the way is to say, we can be in your privacy, you don't have any privacy. It's ludicrous, but it doesn't matter, because at this point, we have to unite, we have to fight. The surveillance state cannot be. It cannot be. There is no America if there's a surveillance state. Land of the free. What the fuck is going on? Al-Qaeda has won in America. They have won. They've won. The only terrorists we ever catch anymore are people that we found through social media, found in mosques, hollering about how America needs to pay the price. Let's team up and do something to America. We're finding those people. You know why? Because they're shouting at us. They're shouting at us, and we go and quote-unquote find them. We find them, and we hand them explosives, and when they push the button, we arrest them, and we say they're terrorists. Really? We can do better than that. And I know we do. I know we do. I know we look for more. I know we stop more than that. I know that. In my heart, I know that. But what the hell? And it's time to be really clear. Look, we're at 12:36, which means I have 2:20-something to still be able to put this up on YouTube. Listen, I am not saying that there's anything wrong really fundamentally with our government. I'm not calling for revolution. I'm not calling for drastic change. I'm calling for transparency. I'm calling for no sneakiness. Okay? Spies should spy. Spies should spy on other spies. Spies should look for new nuclear technology that can destroy the world. Spies should look for spy things. Spies shouldn't look for regular people doing regular shit and then misconstrue it. We had tools to find things and catch people before. Less intrusive. Just because the technology exists for you to fuck everybody doesn't mean you get to fuck everybody. So stop. Wow, what the fuck is going on over there? Oh, guy spun out. Wow, how did he get like that? That shit's crazy. Alright, you couldn't see it. There's a guy up on an embankment. Back end, way up on an embankment. Listen, this isn't about fundamentally changing our government. This is about going back to where we were. Okay? Listen to Bill Binney talk. Listen to his talk. Hope 9, Bill Binney. Go and listen to it. It was fundamentally understood before 9/11 that the U.S. government did not monitor U.S. citizens. Period. You need probable cause. You need a reason. Because anything else is violating people's privacy. Anything else is killing freedom. Anything else means we're not America anymore. It's time to stop. It's time. So, once I check it out, I'll tweet it out some more. I'll let you know it's verified. Sunday, August